for good until the fall when the freshmen win. And first we have Katie Sambor speaking, and she's his roommate, and they go way back, so she can give the first eulogy.
All for joining us on this beautiful night of the J-Wake. Tonight we're here to mourn the loss of our good friend Jonathan Scott Blake, aka John, aka Jonathan, aka Blake, aka Jay Blake, aka Jay Blake solo artist. But we're also here not only to mourn his loss, but to share in his memories, so feel free to laugh and cry and be entertained. Jonathan was many things to those of us who know him here at Northeastern. He was the No Signal Records president, the lover of all freshman girls, music technology or music industry major, no one really knew, slave to after hours, and of course Jackie, lighting entrepreneur as of recently, emo pop punk poster boy, Grammy nominee, and of course famous singer-songwriter. I remember the first time I met Jonathan years ago, seeing his flyer on the wall of Writer. I was like, who is that cute boy? And then lo and behold, he was in my class. So I came to his first show, my first show of his, at After Hours, where I found out he was better than Dashboard Confessional and Howie Day, like his posters claimed. I'm sure you've all had similar experiences the first time you saw him at the Fleet Center. Since then, he's become my best friend, my roommate, my brother, and my other half. We're two of a kind. We both wear black eyeliner and girls' jeans. We both work for FNX, where we continue to drink on the job and get in trouble. We both have dreams of California and Alex from the OC. We both sleep past 4. He cooks, I clean, sometimes. That's supposed to be the deal. And of course, we're two of a kind with the opposite sex. Both the PIMPs, I'd say, of the school. We share pickup lines, give each other high fives for our scandalous acts, and yes, we keep a tally and compete of how many we can conquer. They all know, they know. It's all him though, he's beating me. Someone even told me that we're starting to look alike, so I'd say he's one lucky guy. But unfortunately, it's a shame that he died that horrible death of being poked in the eye by a guitar string, blinding him, so that when he thought he was entering a room of lustful young ladies, it was actually a pack of rabid koalas. He didn't stand a chance. There's some great memories that we can all share of him, like the famous Jay Blake first date, which any freshman girl can attest to. Maybe all of you in here right now. First, at the dinner, he makes the casserole. The casserole, yes, that's right. I'm ruining his secret for those of you who haven't experienced this. But then, would you like to watch a movie as they cuddle in big bed and it's all over? He tried it with me, clearly it didn't work, but A for effort, my friend. Oh, and this year, being his roommate, he's tried to seduce every friend that I have, from my best friend from home, her little sister, my sorority members, my other best friend from home, my little sister in the sorority, my other best friend from home, and my big sister, Megan McGregor, who he still lusts after 4 years. Never gone, and she is. Thank you. Jay Blake was loved by all. Through his years here, we have watched him grow. From the changing haircuts to the changing colored armbands, from moving on to Smirnoff Ices to Southern Comfort, from one girl a week to anywhere between 3 and 37. Of course, growing in his musical ability, thanks to Jermaine Mercy, in part. And making money without a real job. Who knew? For a kid who never really went to class that much, he sure has accomplished a lot. Jonathan will be missed as he passes on from this life to the California afterlife. Let us all remember him and share his memories and that handsome smile that we'll all remember. Now, of course, the real reason that we're here is the music and a tribute to all his great pop songs. So please, everybody enjoy, and just remember... Okay, we're retiring his jersey.
Wow.
Lego 5. Oh, no! Anyway, enjoy the music, and remember, in the end, we're all rock stars.
Yeah.
Good evening. I've had the pleasure of knowing John for the last 2 years. I was lucky enough for him to sign me to his record label, where I'm the most successful artist, selling about a dozen copies of my CD. Alright, the first song I'm going to play is one of my songs, and it's called Still Lost. And the reason I'm going to play it is John has been known to cover it when I'm in the audience, and it really creeps me out. Part of the reason why we got this idea to cover his song was for him and see how much it creeps him out. And so here it goes, I guess. Every time that I see your face, it feels like I'm caving in. Every now that do not know what to say, where should I begin? for the future we'll hold. If I was my second chance and some take my hand, I will lead you out if you don't want me to. Promise me that I will. I remember the day where I was the first time that I heard John Blake's song First Date. I had a show at the All Asia where any acoustic singer-songwriter who was out of their mind will play there. And no one will go see them, but they keep playing there. And then the owner is a crazy mad woman, and she's Asian, and her name is Pam. And if you don't buy a drink when you go there, she kills you. But the first time I played there, this guy played after me, and it was John, and I heard this song. And it spoke to me, you know. I've seen Austin Powers. I've never made sandwiches for a picnic on the beach, but it sounds nice. I would like to try it. And, you know, John, this has always been your jam. I think it's your single. If you were to have a single, I'm sure, I think he has a deal with Universal going through right now. Who else has got the pens up? So here's my take on it. I'm choked up. There's some good water.
That's not really shitty. We're gonna fix that. Just give me 1 second. You can talk amongst yourself, that's fine.
Alright, here we go. You all know the words, so you'll have to sing along. I'm sure you all know the words. Even if you don't know it, pretend you know it, because it's fun. So I met you last week, Friday night at the party. I walked up to you, said, believing how I wait. Stand me close, I think I passed the test. We talked for hours without giving a rest. Said, let's go for a walk, so I took you by the hand. We walked a little town, and in the end, I looked in your eyes and I couldn't wait to ask you out on a date. You said Friday night, that sounds great. I see you then. It'll be our first date. I just can't wait. Pick you up at 7. This tastes like heaven. I'll buy you flowers. We can talk for hours. My hands are sweaty. This nervousness is getting me. We could make a couple sandwiches for a picnic on the beach. You laugh at me, say life's a peach. Buried in the sand as you grab my hand, and then I'll kiss you there just like I had planned. We could do a dinner, the casserole. I need to learn more about this casserole. It sounds really good.
Works every time.
Alright, so I've heard it worked for you. We could do some dinner and maybe a movie. We could see Austin Powers, it would be so groovy. I think oh my God, you think he's gay. It doesn't matter cause we won't be watching anyways. It'll be our first date. Just can't wait. Pick you up at 7. It tastes like heaven. Buy me flowers. And talk for hours. My hands are sweaty. This nervousness is getting me. It'll be our first day. Just can't wait. Pick you up at 7. This tastes like heaven. Buy you flowers. We can talk for hours. My hands are sweaty. This nervousness is getting me. This nervousness is getting me. getting to me. We're gonna miss you in California, John. I look forward to seeing you on the OC. You'll be that other cute guy that's on the show. Next up, no, you're not gonna do it? Okay. Weird. You should be ashamed of yourself. What?
Do it.
You think so? Well, my roommate who knew John, we still know John because John isn't dead, like we keep pretending him to be. He was gonna do spoken word of one of John's songs in the style of William Shatner. But he's really, I guess he's really bitching out on us right now.
Do it for John.
He would have wanted it that way.
Do it for John. Private. It's special.
Okay.
Go on with the show.
Okay. How do you sleep at night? Up next we have Darren Spector.
Two. One is John's cover, Shut Up. And one is a tribute song to the lovely Jonathan Blake, which I will do afterwards. Right now, this is one that you may know. It's called That's Smoking. It's my rendition. So I remember when me and John went down to Hampton Beach, and he got the crabs, and the only thing that was made him much better was the lotion, and then he like smeared it over his body and slid across the floor, and it was hilarious. Oh man, good time, 2 times. All right. This one is a tribute song to the men of the hour. It's very emotional, so hope you can see what I'm trying to say. All right. John Blake is leaving, and I'm really sad. I sit and I think of all the times that we had when we were in music industry class. I sit and I stare at his cute little ass. Now he is leaving, going away. I hope he hears what I have to say. I love Mr. Jonathan Blake. He makes my entire shake. When I'm not near you, I feel really blue. Oh, Jay Blake, I want to be inside you. He can date any girl, he just has to pick. Cause we all know he has a humongous ego. With curly white teeth and dirty blonde hair. I love to see him in his underwear. That shy old boy, he just cannot hide. I need to have him on his backside. I love Mr. Jonathan Blake. He makes my entire shake. When I'm not near you, I feel really blue. Oh, Jay Blake, I want to be inside you. Wait, come on. As I sit on the stage and pour out my heart, our dear friend Jay Blake is about to depart. You know we're all sad to see you leave, 'cause without you our lives are left incomplete. But I hope for one thing, and I tell you it's this: if you came up right here for a big wet kiss. I love Mr. Jonathan Blake. He makes my entire shake. When I'm not near you, I feel really blue. Oh, Jay Blake, I want to be inside you. Oh, yes I do. Oh, yes it's true.
I have something to say about that. You got it. Alright, I don't know how to fix this. We'll just do it like that. Is that cool? So, a couple inside jokes from you, John, so I'm sorry if you don't understand them. Jonathan Blake, the boy who sat in my Principles of Music Lit class freshman year. Remember, we sat on the steps of Light Hall, and you told me I was the girl with the blue eyeshadow? I thought you were crazy. Little did I know back then we would become the crazy duo we are today. Sophomore year, you lived in a room with a floor above mine. I borrowed your keyboard just about every other day, and you kept me awake every night, playing Dance Dance Revolution. No good answer. Somehow we skipped a year in there, and now we're juniors. We had dreams of road trips to Nashville for summer NAMM. Those are dreams that unfortunately never came true. One day, Blake, we'll have our road trip. Enter our senior year, the birth of Blake the Snake. You even made me one of your famous casseroles. But I wouldn't kiss you. Oh no. April 29th, save the date.
You guys have a treat because Andy Sells is up next. I'm sure he's telling me he's playing here Saturday, but I'll leave that to him.
You don't say that.
Hey guys, I'm playing here Saturday. Thank you.
You guys on a separate tail brought for the food, or there was a bunch of food companies?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need everyone's cooperation for a second. I want everyone to plug their ears. I just wish that I could do it.
We gave John that off being sound guy, but he still gets paid anyways. It's a pretty sweet deal.
Well,
I guess you're lucky.
I was so anticlimactic. Yeah, I am playing here Saturday. I love playing here because I don't really need to use the microphone, but I will. On Saturday, you guys know who Bruce Campbell is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for those of you that don't, Bruce is a amazing actor. He's been in Army of Darkness and the other Evil Dead movies. He was in Bubba Hotep. He plays the lead in that. He has cameos in Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, The Lady Killers. Very, very awesome guy. You'll know him once you see him because he is the largest looking guy you will ever see in terms of physical mass. And he's got a chin like the size of 2 planets. It's amazing. And he's speaking here on Saturday around 9-ish. You guys probably want to come early because a lot of people are really excited about it, so probably pack the house. And then right after that, my friend Oscar, out there, say hi, yeah, do the fist bump. And my friend Stacy, who's not here, and me, I, are in a comedy band together, the Demons of Stupidity. And we are going to be playing right after that, and then a band from upstate New York, Tides, is going to go right after that. So it all starts at 9 o'clock. It's this Saturday. It's of course free because it's after hours. So yeah, definitely come. And then also next week, Darren, who you just saw, and I are opening for Raymond Blanc because I decided I wasn't going to do anything different. I wasn't going to do anything like I normally do because this is sort of a very special night. My first experience with Jay Blake was probably around very, very beginning of freshman year. Next door to me, I could smell some casserole cooking. And sure enough, there was Jay with my new friend Lisa. Jay hooked me up with a gig shortly thereafter at All Asia, where I opened for him, and then I think a month later he opened for me, which was great. It was really fun, and that was sort of my break in this area. So I'm going to play sort of a little medley of covers here, and then I'm going to do a song I wrote for John. Look at all my trials and tribulations, sinking in a gentle pool of wine. Don't disturb me now, well, I can see the answers in the evening. In the morning, life is fine. I always knew that I'd be an apostle, but I always knew I could make it if I tried. So when we were tired, we could sit and write the gospel, and then still we'll talk about us when we die. Sung by O.A. So I wrote the song over the course of the past 2 days, so it's still a little shaky around the edges. My apologies. Someday, John, I will write it all out and embellish it with lots of beautiful harmonies and get a small band together and really make this a good song. And I'll mail it to you when you're out in California. But this is not exact song, not a direct parody of anything John's ever done. References a lot of stuff, and I think when you really play it, you can almost smell the casserole. So do enjoy. Well, if I could write 1,000 words using letters and pictures and learn I know I'd start with letter J. Cause Jake is a poet. Jay Blake, haha. Cause Blake is a poet with a loud metal mind, heartfelt, talk with the touch of sublime arms and charm the bands of every girl that he can find. Jay Blake. People in glass houses shouldn't knock Jay Blake. Well, you know you got something I'm gonna miss, but we'll always have Paris. I remember my first date, I played with all AJ, Big J, rock out. That ain't pay any good mom to take the whole thing up. And all of us in the hustle and bustle, every day now we can see Jake do a show. Now he does a little loop solo. Now right at this point I really want him to have a loop pedal with me so I can do a little. Instead of lots of weird string sings in the background like you rocked my socks off. You saved my music career. You rocked my socks off. You saved my music career. And on top of that you go, I was lost and I was found, and I was lost and I was found, and I was lost and I was found, and I was lost and I was found, I was lost and I was found, and I was lost and I was found, and I was lost and I was found. Then you got that line. You rocked and I was found, and I was found. You rocked and I was found, and I was lost. You rocked. And it sounds so great, but unfortunately I didn't have a loop pedal with me. So I go back to Jay Blake. Thank you very much. I just thought if we could have Darren, Marion, and Todd, and Brian, if it were not for these three guys, this would not be happening, so give a big round of applause. Yeah. And hold your ears. Oh.
Next up, we have the next generation of Northeastern singer-songwriters. We have a freshman, Sheila Buckler, everyone. She has been lucky enough to meet John on his going out in a blaze of glory, as tonight signifies. So it has nothing to do with John, but it's still an open mic, so be sympathetic towards that. Here she is.
All right, here.
Right, get that chair.
Alright. I came to Northeastern with one open mic under my belt, and I had no idea how to fix a microphone, and John was always there if I needed it. So that was awesome.
And Brian told me on Monday that this was happening, so I basically had like a day and a half to learn the song. So if I mess it up, I'm sorry. Okay? The song is called 1,000 Words, written by the Master. Here we go.
His band.
I honestly didn't mean to keep you involved, man. I'm really sorry about that. I've got a couple things actually. I just want to start off and just kind of scoop a couple things that John and I have been through the past couple of years. We met freshman year. It was kind of a fluke the way we met. We were at the cafeteria with a mutual friend. I didn't know him, he didn't know me. And there was an open mic that night in Stetson East or Stetson West.
Yeah.
And Jonathan, he loved open mics. Well, he still does, but at that point, he just wanted to play every open mic possible. He wanted to start open mics just so we could play. This kid has aspirations, so just to let you know. And so we're sitting at dinner, we're eating, and he's like, oh yeah, there's an open mic, but it'd be really cool if we had like a couple people. Our mutual friend Chris was there, and he also played guitar, and I was like, oh, well, I can play the drums if you want. So we ended up showing up that night, and we played a couple Bush songs, I think. It was just bunch of covers, and it was just so horrible. So it was the worst thing ever. Actually, one of our friends that was there just was talking to me about that tonight, and just how bad it was, and how much like I'd crack jokes about how bad we were while we were playing. But it was awesome, really an awesome time, and I'm really glad that we ended up meeting and becoming friends. Another thing was the first night that he had played at After Hours. After Hours had just opened, it was an open mic, and we gathered everybody from our freshman dorm in Spear Hall together. It was like, all right, who can play what, who can sing? And we had like this ragtag band, like me playing the drums, John on guitar, Mel was playing the bass, and my roommate Nate was singing. And we were doing Blink-182 covers. Again, it was terrible. Which, I don't know how this kid bounced back, because I think after that, they were like, don't ever play here again. But we've had a lot of great times together in the past couple of years. It's gonna be tough to let you go. We've just been through so much together. I can't even begin to tell all you guys about how great he is and all the great things we did. But I wrote up this quick thing. Katie gave me an IM last night and was like, oh, can you put something together? Like, we're doing a couple of eulogies. So, I was sitting at work. Of course, I'm on co-op, so I have nothing to do from 9 to 5. So I decided that I wrote you guys know what it's like. You guys know what it's like. But I wrote this quick thing. It's kind of like a joke, sort of. I think a couple people will really get it, and if you don't get it, then maybe I can explain to you afterwards. Okay. It's touching, but Jonathan Scott Blake lived a great life. He was well respected as a businessman, family man, and friendly neighbor. Those who knew him always knew a man with a great attitude and a vigor for life. After finishing college, he quickly took a position selling insurance to help pay the bills. After working there for 5 years, he was offered an opportunity to return to school to obtain his graduate degree. Of course, Jonathan jumped on this opportunity. He worked long and hard sometimes, as much as 60 hours a week, and then he'd have to go to class afterwards every day. But he always found time for his wife and 6 kids. Never once did he miss a chance to miss a dance recital or a baseball game. Everyone who knew Jonathan knew he was a man of integrity who put others before him at all costs. Heck, he even saved me a ton of money by switching from Geico. Of course, that was my tagline when I totally messed it up. Once he obtained his graduate degree, he moved up in the corporate ladder. By the time he was 45, he was president of all Massachusetts operations, keyword Massachusetts. He wore a suit every day and had a corner office, drove a station wagon to work, and was even a well-respected man in his church. Jonathan worked well into his 70s, never missing a day of work, and retired 8 months just before he passed on. Fortunately, he passed in his sleep, feeling no pain, going peacefully, much like his life. He was survived by his wife, 6 children, 15 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, 2 cats, a dog, his goldfish, and countless friends that he made along the way. Rest in peace, Jonathan Blake. Now, the whole purpose of this was, it's totally everything that he doesn't want his life to become. Living in Massachusetts, having a lot of kids, working corporate life, going to work every day. So it's kind of a joke on that. But hopefully, I know you've got a lot of aspirations, and I know that you'll get as far as you want to go. So good luck in the future, and we'll be in touch. I'll come visit you in California.
Dan, you ruined my night, I'm afraid. That was all too sentimental. You were supposed to make fun of it all the time. I didn't hear one casserole comment. There's no freshman comments. You ruined the chance.
Okay, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was the one who started the whole casserole thing. I just want to get that over. You cannot deny that. I totally got you on the casserole when we lived in Willis Hall. I was like, I can make this cool thing that my mom taught me how to make. It was casserole. All of a sudden I hear that he's making for all these girls. It's like, bro, can't I get seconds on that or something? Like, sloppy seconds, I'll take, I give you the casserole, but like, come on, man. I'm not getting anything, and I just came up with the whole idea, so. But anyway, casserole, yeah. So if you haven't had it, then, hang around the freshman dorms, and you're most likely to get it.
Awesome. We have a few more performers at the John Blake Memorial, and then I think the man himself is going to come up here and rock you rigorously. But coming up next, we have Emily Kimball, another freshman girl. I'm sure John can look around her all over here.
We should get like a button that shuts all the power off on the stage.
I know.
It's actually on.
Yeah, they're both on.
No, that one might not be on.
Well, it is.
Oh, is it?
Then watch it.
Ah.
Okay.
Get. Oh, Jim's.
Jay Blake. I think back to the first time I met John Blake, and I was watching Brian play actually, and I was like, I need to get on stage. This is gonna be great. So I went to Brian, and he was like, oh, you need to talk to John. And I was like, okay. So I look up at this computer, and there's this guy, and he's sitting behind the computer. And I'm like, cool. All right, cool. So I wrote a song about that, but you're gonna do that in a minute. Yeah, so anyway, unfortunately I never went to any coffee shops with John Blake, but this is a song about sitting with someone maybe like John Blake in a coffee shop and having a nice conversation. So, here goes.
But
pretty fun. But everyone keeps telling me stories about casserole. I didn't get any casserole. And also, I kind of invited my roommate to the movie because I didn't, I don't know, was it a date? He didn't pay, so, just kidding. It was a fun, friend movie, but casserole sounded good.
What movie?
Actually, it was The Ring 2, and it was really bad, and we were, making fun of it the whole time, so that's why it was
You
fun.
were scared shitless.
So, anyway, here's a song that I wrote for John Blake for this occasion, and I hope you enjoy it, so here it goes. I met you in a dark room. I was told you were the one I should talk to. I was a lonely freshman, so green to the ways of after-hour shows and booking policies. When I saw you working sound, sitting behind your laptop in the background, I thought you were the one who could get me through the door, show me my first love venue, and teach me more. I made sure to get his name right. I shook his hand and held on tight. Hello, John Blake. I rarely heard him boast of his talents, but his loop pedal skills inspired madness, and he was nice to me when he didn't have to be. He told me he'd record my show for free. Well, he lives on Handaway, and I see him from day to day, and he always smiles, and he was like he never forgets to say hi. I make sure to look him in the eye. I make sure I always smile. Hello, John Blake. Hello. I was in the All-Asia bathroom, dribbling solo art stickers, a dark wall, open ballroom, and I knew this guy knew how to market his business. It was a female bathroom, and his stickers were in it. I made sure to get his name right. I shook his hand, say goodbye, have fun on your national tour this summer. I'll try to see it. Knock on my door if you can find it. He's gonna go to California like every great artist. Make sure to keep playing guitar, but don't get caught up in that porn business. I make sure to hold his hand tight.
Hold on a second. It gets really good right here.
I'll be sure to hold his hand tight, then give him a hug and say goodbye, wish him good luck out in the real world. Tell him to keep playing for the people, and Jade Blake, this is our last goodbye. Please don't make me cry. Goodbye, John Blake. Goodbye, John Blake. Goodbye, Jade Blake, solo artist. kissed goodbye.
But first, I'm going to try not to damage your ears. You're probably wondering how I met John, and yes, it was through a freshman girl. A friend of mine that I got to high school with came here. I'm not going to name any names. But yeah, so she said to me, so I met this guy, John, and he's a musician, and I know you play, so yeah, you guys should meet, and he's kind of cute. And I was like, okay. But she couldn't pass up telling me that part. So anyway, I talked to John, and he got me a gig at where? The All Asia Cafe. So we played there, and I remember being instantly impressed with his loop pedal skills, especially on this song which I'm going to play for you right now. But unfortunately, I don't have the pedal. But we're going to try it anyway. And then comes this weird thing in 6. I don't know why. That's John in a nutshell. So at some point last year,
What you Thank you guys. Have a good night. I am Jay Blake. So I don't think I ever said that.